Hello and welcome to the LRM podcast, sponsored by Adrian Flux Insurance. I'm Martin Dominy.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we've got a very special guest with us today, all the way from Dorset. It's Jon Masters.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you again. I don't think I've seen you since CT45.
Yeah, it's been September, wasn't it, last time? Yeah, CT45. So.
Which is where, I mean, I'd seen you'd come to LRM Live before in your various vehicles throughout the years it's been on. But that's sort of the first time I got to know you because you thankfully welcomed me into the warming cocoon of your campsite because I was all by myself.
Yeah, you come and joined camp, didn't you? And had one good breakfast and one questionable breakfast, I think, with a mystery meat.
Mystery meat. There was an experience. But it was really good fun, and we drank a lot of Doom Bar and bid on some stuff and bonded over quotes from animated YouTube shows.
Yeah, certain questionable YouTube channels.
Yeah, it's good. But you're back, and you've actually been up this part of the country not that long ago because you've bought yet another Land Rover.
Yeah, it was only 2 weeks ago. I was up here at Withams Specialist Vehicles, and I kind of accidentally bought another Wolf at 110. I popped the low bid on, and the next thing I saw was the reserve has been lowered on your emails.
Right.
And then you're the highest bidder. I thought, someone will outbid me, I'll leave it be. And then the next thing, I get an email saying, you have won this auction. It's like, right, I got a trip to Lincolnshire now then. And only 200 miles.
Nicely done.
We were just talking about Withams, weren't we, a minute ago? And it's like 20 minutes away from LRM HQ.
Yeah.
I've never been.
No, I haven't.
And now I want to go.
Desperate. I mean, it sounds awesome from what you've been, what we've been chatting about earlier. It sounds like a proper toy box type.
Yeah, I think it would be dangerous if I lived this close to the place.
Right.
It would be, down there a lot more often.
Because they do like a constant flow of auction stuff, don't they? So you could buy like a whole case of like boiler suits and old lamps and all sorts of things, all the way up to a helicopter, right?
Yeah, all sorts. Yeah, literally from like a little drone or even a rear seat, an Exmoor trimmed seat, to a full size helicopter. Yeah, it's quite an array of stuff, really.
Yeah, I need to keep away. Keep away.
No, I want to go.
I do want to go.
Go and poke round. That sounds wicked.
You both need to go, definitely.
So the Wolf, I've been keeping up with your progress on Instagram. You've turned it round pretty quick. What did it actually need? Was it part stripped when you got it?
Yeah, it was part stripped. It was missing bits. You could see because I only looked at the photographs. I didn't go and view it or anything. It was like missing silly things like rear lights and a headlight. And it had the injector pipes and stuff taken off the engine. It had a remanufactured unit put into it, and I think they'd discovered some sort of issue with the engine, and then they started to strip as if they were starting to take the cylinder head off.
Okay.
It's a bit random. Is that because they're using it as a parts car? Did they change their mind?
I think they got into the engine, made a start, and then at that point stopped, and then the other bits got robbed, like the front bumper and the lights. There's parts for others, which happens quite a bit in the MOD.
Right, okay.
I was going to say, I was scrolling through the website not that long ago, and there's sort of one or two that have got accident damage, and then it seems like there's quite a few on there that have mostly complete, but they've had certain bits taken off, I assume, for other stuff. But you already had a fair stash of Wolf bits anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, luckily over time I've got a 90 Wolf in 1,000 pieces.
Right.
And it's been sat in the corner of the workshop probably for the best part of 3 years now. And I'm just slowly gathering up bits, and I had all these parts literally to complete this 110. So I thought, well, I'll use them now, and I'll probably have to get rid of the 90. I'll behave, to be honest.
Right, fair enough.
Can't keep them all.
It does seem like most times I'm scrolling on Instagram, you've bought something new. I applaud you for it.
My missus doesn't applaud me for it, but it's I have no self-control when it comes to a good deal and a nice Land Rover, so yeah, it has to be done, doesn't it?
So you were on the cover of LRM 2024 with your Discovery, which is sort of what you first of all got sort of known for, I guess, was the G-WAC stuff.
Yeah, early discoveries in general, really, and I just so happened to end up with the camels and stuff in the end.
Yeah, it's evolved quite nicely, really, hasn't it? You've got the 110 workshop unit and a proper Discovery event car now, haven't you?
Yeah, it's kind of morphed into I really wanted to have sort of a little Land Rover collection. I've got all the cars I really fancied in the past. When I couldn't get them, I just slowly built it up. It's quite nice now, yeah.
So you're still doing the Discoveries, obviously, but you've got Series 1, and you've just bought a TAC R2?
Yeah, my dad's got that. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he
Right.
treated himself to that. I don't own it, luckily. So that's not on my sort of Land Rover numbers, luckily.
You can wash your hands of that responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you. Okay. So proper Land Rover family then.
Yeah, through and through. My dad's had Land Rovers for years, since the early 80s. He started off with a couple of 2A 109s, both converted to V8s.
Nice. The correct engine for a series.
Absolutely, yeah. Lovely things. And then he had a Suffolk A Range Rover for a bit. So he was into boats also, so he just, I guess he liked hobbies like me that just burn through money.
Oh, yeah.
Boats and Land Rovers,
boats.
Yeah. Never have any money.
And then he had a early B-Reg four-door when I was first born, and when I was growing up we had a H-Reg 200 Discovery, so I think that's probably where I caught the disease for the early Discoveries. I've sort of grown up with them. I think a lot of people have a similar story because they were such a usable sort of family car, weren't they, at the time?
Yeah, fantastic things.
How did the restoration stuff start? Was it something? Have you got a technical background, or did you just sort of teach yourself?
My dad's always been sort of an engineer / mechanic, and he's had his own garage in the past. He was on for the RAC and then went into the military workshop, so he sort of taught me what he knows, and if I've ever been stuck on something, he's always given me a hand, and then I've learned through that, basically. But yeah, job-wise, I don't do anything like that normally. It's all in farming, so...
Fair play.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's pretty impressive, having seen in the in-person at LRM Live and, of course, in the magazine, the sort of standard of work that you're achieving. That's admirable, really.
Yeah.
So for anyone that hasn't seen you on Instagram, is it G-WAC John?
Yeah, G-WAC John 95.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Well worth a follow, because you're always up to something, and I sort of live vicariously through you when it comes to buying stuff. It's quality.
Keep up with my nonsense on there. What the hell's turning up next?
Yeah, because it's always different and obscure, and that's what's cool about it. But
Do you have a one out, one in rule, or do you?
I've kind of got to that point now.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
okay. Because you don't have a finite amount of room to store stuff.
Room nor money either. So.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, it's a bit of an issue, isn't it? It's that triangle again. It's money, space, time. But Series 1. Talk to us about your Series 1.
I picked it up a couple of years ago now. I've got a 52 80-inch.
Nice.
And it's a bit of a bit, so it's not a purist vehicle, but it's exactly what I wanted in a Series 1. It's got 2A axles, 2A box with an overdrive, and it's got a 2.5 petrol from a 110 or a 90 early.
That's a great combination.
It's a lovely combination. It gets down the road quite well for a series, until you've got to come to stop, but at least it's got the 9-inch sort of later 2A brakes on it, and a little bit more help.
Got you. It's got a great look to it. It's proper how you would want like a usable series for a bit of greenlaning and stuff like that. It's a cracking looking thing.
Obviously, you're quite tall. You're taller than I am. How do you get on with an 80-inch Series 1?
There's a bit of a clown car vibe to it, I think. Yeah. I do sort of have to squeeze myself in, but I make it work. And I don't run door tops, because I think if I had door tops, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't be able to get on the brake at that point.
Yeah, I was... the last 80-inch I drove, I was in with... someone's only 6'3". I think you must be taller than that. I drove with Roger Craythorne and I got cramp.
Awkward. That's awkward, isn't it?
And I had to jump out.
Thanks to Mr. Land Rover himself.
There's where Mr. Land Rover himself, and I'm on and off the accelerator and the clutch, obviously, bumper to bumper for the photo shoot. I had to jump out. I had cramp. It's just an 80-inch. I love them, but I don't know if I could live with one for very long. Just purely because I can't fit. I find them too much.
The only Series 1 I've ever driven was Alistair Cusick's one.
Oh,
that's a lovely thing. It's obviously not an 80, but I didn't think that was too bad. But I guess 80-inch is basically a side-by-side, isn't it? It's like quad bike.
They're pretty cramped.
Yeah.
It's a totally different bulkhead to like the 86s and the 88s. They give you a little bit more leg room, so a bit comfier.
Yeah, it's interesting, but a great-looking thing. They're the iconic Series 1, really. So what's next? Are you satisfied for the moment with the Wolf, or are you?
I'm satisfied for my own vehicles. I've got another 110 up shortly.
Okay.
We're going to go retrieve that. I can say about it, so that's good. It's a 1985 Camel Trophy 90. It's one of the Dutch team cars from that year.
Wow. proper exciting.
Yeah, one of the ones you see in the some of the iconic shots of them dangling below helicopters. It's one of those vehicles.
Okay.
And it's currently sat in a container over on a farm near Alton.
Right.
And yeah, we're going to go retrieve that. It's been resprayed white. I have a habit of getting hold of camels that have been sprayed the wrong colour.
I was going to say, it's a bit of a developing theme, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Because obviously the G-WAC, that turned up red, didn't it? And yeah.
It's funny how this stuff is still out there to be discovered. You always just think that's it, you know, they've all been found, but they haven't.
I remember picking up
Pretty
a
impressive.
set of wheels and tyres from somewhere years ago, and the guy had a Camel Discovery under a lean-to. I forget where in the country it was, but that gave me the same feeling. It was like, wow, people have just got this stuff stashed away, and I suppose it's finding out, you know, who it is, chatting to them, and then building up that rapport to sort of see if they want to do anything with it. But your mates down southwest have all sort of got that same kind of mindset when it comes to finding stuff.
Yeah, all the guys, as you've met them, all the guys down Devon, so in the neighbouring county to me, they've all got the same disease, and they're bloody good at searching out vehicles. And yeah, we found some interesting stuff over the time, some ex-factory vehicles, and obviously Tim and Haddo with their ex-Defender Challenge vehicle.
Yes, that's really cool. That was in the arena last year at LRM Live, the Silver 90, TOA, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah. Really, really cool thing with a great history, which you probably wouldn't look twice at if you saw it out on the street unless you knew what it was.
No, it's a real, you got to be, yeah, a bit of an anorak to really know. You got to do a bit of plate spotting, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's so cool. These, you know, if you do know the car, they got this great history to them. Obviously, Nick Dumbleby was on the event.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be? He's everywhere where really cool Land Rover stuff is happening. So he's got a load of great shots of these vehicles. And there's a lot of parts missing, but because he's took all these photos, we can then get them remade or find the right parts and put it back to how it was.
Brilliant.
So that all helps.
Absolutely. So the 90, is that, obviously you said it's the wrong colour. Is there much missing from that, or is that mostly complete?
A lot of the kit is with it, luckily.
Brilliant.
So like the 8274, the bash guards, hitches, the roll cage, the roof racks there. There's loads of little random differences on the earlier cars. The earlier Camels from the 80s, instead of the standard mirrors, they got like truck mirrors put on, bigger brackets. Luckily, all that's with the vehicle, so I've not got to spend like half a year looking for that.
Yeah, I can picture exactly what you mean. There's sort of like a big sort of C-shaped bracket with a huge mirror on it, like a
that's it.
rig.
Big old ugly things, but they've done the job, didn't they? Nice big mirror there for them.
Yeah, I bet they don't fold in all the time like a Defender mirror when you hit branches.
Yeah, no, I think they just bend and break.
But I remember one of the things you were looking out for with your old Camel was the light guards, and they were a very specific design for a certain year, and you had to go and hunt them down or make them.
Yeah, we had to. This was for the G-WACs, which are built in the same batch as all the 1990 cars.
Right.
And all those vehicles, the Discoverys that is, they had this style of light guard. It's like 3 bars and then 2 brackets that hold it onto the body. But they stick out a bit, and I think nearly everyone on the event ended up getting ripped off one side or the other. And it's a bit of a crap design.
Right.
And they changed it the year after and stuck with that design from then on. So the only one that I could find in the UK that's still got those guards is the promotional vehicle at Gaydon.
Yeah.
So we had to go get pictures of that and get some measurements. And then there's some riv nut holes on one of the original cars still. The one I've picked up recently, actually, but with the last owner, I went and measured up for that. And then we made a set. I think we done about 4 pairs in the end.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 2 for the G-WAC twins, and then 1 for another chap's who's under restoration. And then another one up north as well that's getting restored, all 1990 cars that were missing.
It's brilliant, isn't it? That level of detail is alive.
Yeah, I find it fascinating that there's a sense of achievement from doing that rather than just owning the car. You
doing it right.
Yeah.
How do you go about getting measurements and pictures in gate? Obviously, you take pictures, but you sneak in there with a tape
You just sneak in a ninja outfit and in the middle of the night.
dangling from the ceiling.
Yeah, that's it.
Got you.
Yeah, wouldn't be Mission Impossible. It would be more Johnny English vibe if I'd done it, I think. You just go take some pictures, get some measurements, and we had this other car with the mounting holes on it still, so we could sort of put the two together and make up as close as we could get. I'd say they're 99% accurate, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's things like that that really get noticed. It sets it apart from lesser sort of replicas
It's the little details, isn't it? Really bring out a car.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to go on to our favourite thing now, XCLs, obviously.
Oh, yes, John. Yes.
Found some new old stock ones for the G563 WAC.
Brilliant.
They were, that's
700s.
716,
Yeah.
so they're a lot harder size to find than the 750s even. Well, 3 had to come from a Dutch military dealer.
Crikey.
Yeah, and it took me about 3 years to get a complete set of 5 for the car, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was from buying the car, because it was missing all the camel gear apart from the breather extensions and the bonnet pins. That was it. Everything else I had to find or make. It took about 3 or 4 years just to do that. And then when we actually came to the restoration, it was all there to put on. So then that took about 12 months. So it wasn't too bad.
Wow.
When did they stop making XCLs?
I actually don't know.
Must have been mid to late 90s, surely. 'Cause you see them in the... Flicking back at old Land Rover magazines, you can see the last of the old stock being sold.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Some of the companies.
Probably
Right,
at places like
yeah.
Withams and Vass and all those military you'd see them in the big
I used to
stillages.
live 3 miles from Vass.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an interesting place back in the day. I remember buying a load of jerry cans from there, like 20 or something,
Why?
because they were cheap. He said they just wanted, they had like stillages full of them, and they were like, look, just how many do you want? I was like 1 or 2. He goes, no, you can take like 20 for X amount of money. They just got distributed amongst our friends at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he bought a Land Rover. In fact, I sold Vass a Land Rover back in the day.
Oh, right.
Yeah, my first Land Rover lightweight went there, and but I almost bought a left-hand drive natural aspirated 90 from there.
Oh, wow.
They used to have them all lined up
Yeah.
against the fence line. You go down there on like a Sunday, it'd be closed, but you could just see all the vehicles. And I couldn't. The bank wouldn't lend me the money at the time
Right.
because I was like 19 and I didn't have like enough income or something. I don't know, it's like $5,000 or something. This Land Rover, a lot of money at the time.
Nothing beats an adventure in a Land Rover, and our sponsor, specialist insurance broker Adrian Flux, agrees. To support your journey into the great unknown, they offer Land Rover insurance on all types of models. With cover in the UK and Europe for off-roading and green laning, they're well equipped to handle even the most rugged landy escapades. Call them directly on 0344 728 0417 for a quote, or search Adrian Flux Land Rover Insurance for more information.
Yeah.
$5,000 for
Yeah,
a C-plate.
that was quite a bit, really, considering what they went for. Probably another 5 years later, they were really cheap at one point.
Yeah.
Weren't they? Sort of £1,000 or £2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking about Peterborough earlier. There was a dealer there selling like various hard top and soft top 90, 2.5 non-turbos, $2,500 show price, like for a pretty much unused. Do you know what I mean? Like very basic but very cool little military 90. But
we were just saying about before the recording here. We were talking about Pulse ambulance.
Yeah.
That Withams, I remember them having them for about £17,000 plus the VAT. They're now what, 40,000 quid plus the VAT.
Yeah, dizzy heights now, aren't they, really?
And it's for 300 TDI, and it just, the stuff is also, I can't see the prices dropping either.
people
No.
are snatching them up and converting them to campers, aren't they? That's what's driving the, a full camper expedition conversion is 40, 50, 60. So actually buying the base vehicle, even if you spend half that, seems like a good deal in comparison, doesn't it? So, yeah, everything moves on, doesn't it, unfortunately?
Foley convert them to gun buses,
Yes.
luxury ones, with like leather seats in the back.
Yeah, they do some cool stuff.
Yeah, and they're like 100,000+ quid.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
It just goes to show what's out there.
Yeah, definitely. So you're sort of, we were talking because I've still got to build my shed. I haven't even started it yet. I was down the bottom of the garden yesterday, kicking the ground and going, well, how am I going to do this? But you were lucky enough to get on building your workshop before COVID prices ruined everything. What sort? Have you got ramps and what sort of tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, obviously, as you're just saying, we managed to get all the materials sort of, or most of them, 90% of it pre-COVID, so that's before prices went mental. Don't think I'd be able to afford it now otherwise.
Yeah, tell me about it, John.
It was sorry.
Oh God, salt in the wound.
Yeah, no, it's basically a wooden frame building. Me and Dad, well, Dad done a lot of the framing. He's into his woodwork and stuff.
Right.
We laid the base and all that. Virtually everything there we done ourselves. We got a 4-poster ramp that Dad's had for years. That was in his garage in the late 80s, funny enough.
Really?
Old Bradbury 4-poster.
Oh, yes.
With a wheel freeze. And that's a godsend, that thing. And then we've recently got a 2-poster as well, 4-ton 2-poster, but that's not set in yet or wired in. So
How big's this workshop?
3 bays, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, with a bit of a mezzanine for some
Okay.
storage, yeah.
Actually, nice bit of height as well.
Nice setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always preferred 4-posters for ease, and 2-posters a bit fiddly, especially with B Maxim stuff.
Yeah, sort of a 4-poster is a good all-rounder. If you had the choice of the 2, you'd probably go for the 4. It's a bit more convenient, and you can just about work round jobs where you find a 2-poster handier, but you can make it work on a 4-post. Whereas vice versa with a 2-poster, there's certain jobs you'd never be able to do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all stuff you got to think about, but yeah, sounds like you're certainly turning them around quickly. But when do you reckon you'll be getting cracking on this Camel 90?
I'm hoping sort of late spring, early summer, start making a start on things and see what bits. Hopefully most of it's there, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
If it needs more parts, we'll make a list with the owner and sort of find them. Even if it takes 2 years, we'll find them eventually or make them. So
Just got to not get distracted by anything between
Yeah,
here and then.
I need a set of blinkers for like a horse, or just a ban off of eBay or the
Keep
internet.
off the internet. Yeah, it's an affliction we all have, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we're going to do. I think next week we've been talking about this, Steve and I, about how to avoid pitfalls when buying Land Rovers, because I've had an eventful couple of weeks looking for a new daily driver, and my word, I've seen some rubbish. I have seen some absolute scrap. And dealt with some unscrupulous sellers. So we're definitely gonna do a sort of guide on how to not get ripped off when buying stuff. So stay tuned for that. But going back to your workshop quickly, have you got any tools that you can't do without? What's sort of your most used stuff? What would you recommend anyone sort of get started with?
Obviously just your basics really, just for getting started with a socket set, 1/2 inch set, a 1/4 inch set, your basic spanner set up to about 32 if you can.
Yeah.
A set of screwdrivers, pry bars. But some of the stuff that has been a godsend, this is much later on if you get into it and you get along with doing mechanics and stuff, is the wireless kit now is brilliant. The battery stuff.
Yes.
It's, we got some Milwaukee gear, impact gun, and one of the little ratchet drivers. You can get in really tight places with it. It's just, makes life a lot easier and jobs a lot quicker.
Definitely. I was going to say I haven't actually taken the plunge and bought one yet, but the powered ratchets, like they make so much sense, especially when you're doing something like TD5 rocker cover, which has got like 18 8mm screws, twiddling them all in by hand, but it's a bit leery to use a gun. Electric ratchet, really nice and sort of
and things like doing the swivel housing seal, the retaining ring.
Yeah,
it's just so handy for that. So you're not just there stuck in there, but they're incredible amount of torque still, really, for a little ratchet. Ask my knuckles how I know that as well.
Definitely, yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I think that's definitely going to be on my list to.
Can you set how much torque it delivers? Like
on the impact guns you can, but just on the ratchet, no. It's just you just got to go steady.
I was going to say, because how do you know when?
And you can operate them manually as well. You can still just use them like a normal
so you can
hand
just
ratchet.
do the majority of the work.
And once it gets tight, you can sort of feel it by hand, so you don't go too mad.
Yeah, in like aluminium cases.
Don't ugga-dugga the hell out of it.
Yeah, snap it off on one turn back type job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's good. It's I always like to talk to people about what they sort of rate and what they use with regards sort of what they like to use when doing Land Rover jobs, because it inspires me to get stuff that I wouldn't have perhaps otherwise thought about. And an electric ratchet is definitely one of those things. But going back to the sort of your standard starter sets, I suspect there's probably people listening that are maybe thinking about dipping their toe into spannering on Land Rovers. We get a fair few emails about people who are just sort of starting out. And machinemark.co.uk, if you are in this position, head over there and check out their selection of starter kits, ratchet and socket sets, because there's plenty about. You mentioned getting different sizes. There's the Clark Pro 389 62 piece, half-inch and quarter drive socket and bit set. Great place to start. £83.98. So head over to machinemark.co.uk if you fancy grabbing yourself one of these. It's got sockets, as you say, up to 32mm, which is pretty much as big as you're going to go to on a Land Rover. I think grab one of these, add maybe a breaker bar, and you're well on your way to teaching yourself how to keep one of these old things on the road, which you are doing with aplomb. It's really cool to see you sort of turning them around from finding them, snuffling them out, and finding them to bringing them up to, well, they come to the show, so and showing them off there. It's really cool
make
to
the
see.
Front cover of the magazine. That's the other thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was one of your old discoveries, which is now in America, isn't it?
Yeah, that's with a friend / collector in America. It's out in Ohio now. And
is it?
Yeah, that was a lovely thing, wasn't it? That discovery. It was quite a surprise to get the front cover. It was really nice.
Oh, really?
Because I turned up to LRM Live, didn't I? And you handed me the mag.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, you didn't know you were...
I didn't know it was going to be on the cover at that point. And, yeah.
That was. I'm
nice,
pretty sure it was the June 2024 issue. And I went and found you at LRM Live, and it was Alistair did a cracking job with the shoot.
Ali Cusick, he's spot on,
He's
and
the
he's
man,
great,
isn't he?
and a proper enthusiast again.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you were saying earlier, he's got a lovely Series 1 and the Range Rover Classic he has.
Yeah, his soft dash is a stunner.
Which I believe has made an appearance this year now, hasn't it?
Yes, he's been out driving.
Yeah.
I've been keeping an eye on his Instagram as well, and he's out and about in it, enjoying the creamy 3.9 V8 goodness, and who can blame him?
No. Before the petrol increases in price.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about that. We'll just ignore that. The thing is, we'll not go down that road. But I very nearly didn't make it to the office this morning because for the first time ever, I thought my 109 was going to leave me stranded because it went to go pull the choke out as normal, went to start it, was cranking. Normally does a couple of rotations before it bursts into life, but it just kept on cranking and didn't start. So I popped the bonnet and the fuel filter was empty, so I had to give I think the fuel pump's on the way out. It's got a Hardy electric pump under the bonnet, and it really should be by the tank rather than pulling fuel up, so I think it's struggling a bit.
So it's
Pulling
working
all the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's working overtime there a bit, isn't it?
yeah.
And then with the heat.
Indeed, it's one of those where it's not really an excuse, but it's always been there and it's always worked, so I've just left it alone. But I think it might be getting relocated soon. But I did give it a few taps and it came to life, and thankfully I made it to.
Well, considering that is your current daily driver,
It is.
I would get that sorted out. If I was you.
Yeah, I will. It's on the list.
Not many people are relying on a 1974 Series 3 V8 as their daily, are they?
75 actually, but
Oh,
yes.
right then. Oh, I think you're fine.
I think you'll find.
He'll pull in depth. You're probably the only person in the country commuting with one of those at the moment. In that exact combo.
Probably, yeah. I'll go through. It's one of those we often mention it. Like some days you'll get in it and you'll drive it and you'll think, I really enjoy the journey. And other days you get in it and you just need to get somewhere and you're like, I can't be bothered with the rattles and the squeaks and the non-synchro first and second gear and the steering. But I've got a new steering box for it, so I'm going to fit that soon and see if that tightens it up, because mine's very warm. You know, when you get to a point where you're adjusting the adjuster on the side of the box and it goes real tight and then you back it off a bit, there's still loads of slack in mine. So
Yeah, a new box will be quite nice. I think that will make a world of difference.
I hope so. Britpart have got they've just started supplying them actually with the old Santana tooling, so they're Spanish-made boxes. So should be really good. Quite excited to get that on. That'll be a tech feature in the magazine when the time comes. So keep an eye out for that. But it's all good. It's all good fun. I have bought another vehicle actually.
Okay.
I bought a replacement daily driver for the Freelander that my wife's taken, and after much deliberation and viewing of rubbish cars, I actually ended up buying another Freelander.
Oh, you have committed to a Freelander?
Yes,
Right.
a facelift one this time.
Oh, wow.
I really pushed the boat out.
Yeah.
It's very high mileage and it's an MOT failure, but it is a lovely metallic green, which I'm very, very happy about.
How high mileage are we talking?
215,000.
Oh, that's all right compared to the other one.
Just worn in.
Barely run in, yeah. It's lower mileage than the grey one. And it's manual, which I wasn't over the moon about, but beggars can't be choosers. It's an HSE. It's got the little spoiler, the optional spoiler, and it's got
All the downforce needed on a 392.
well, this is it. She's a 150 horsepower model, so you've got to be careful. It's going to feel absolutely glacial compared to the grey one, which is automatic and a lot more powerful. But yeah, a few jobs to do on that, and then that'll be on the road.
Yeah, but we were in a 302 the other day. It's going to come out on YouTube.
Yes.
And that was a 150 horsepower, and we were really surprised how that went.
Yeah, it was all right, actually. Yeah.
I think with the manual box, it won't sack quite so much of the power as an auto would either.
No, that's true.
So it might be probably a little bit less. We'll see.
The gamble is obviously I need to do a reason. It's not loads of work, but ball joints, track rod end, a little bit of welding on one of the arches, a few other bits. But I haven't actually driven it on the road because it hasn't got an MOT, so it could be like knackered.
Oh, she's a quality.
Oh, she could be.
She's a quality young girl then.
But this is the fit. Well, yeah.
So hang on a minute. So, did it have an MOT when you looked at it?
No.
Okay.
No, it was listed as an MOT failure.
Quite a brave man.
So I rubbed my hands together and went, yeah, that's a bit of me, that is. I'll have that.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
But it was local, it was cheap, and it's a nice colour, so it'll be fine.
Oh,
I'm sure.
okay.
But yeah, that's
I think for the price you paid, you're fairly safe with it.
the thing, is it's got 4 new Pirellis on it and a dog guard, so if worst comes to the worst, I'll just
halfway there.
take it to bits and then get my money back. But I don't hope it doesn't come to that, because it's a really nice car.
They are great cars. When we went in that one last week, I forgot how nice they were.
They are.
It's a,
Your
That's
other half's
good.
got one, hasn't she?
Yeah, my Mrs. Lucy, yeah, she's got one. She's got a little gardening business, and she uses that full time every day of the week, and it's bulletproof, really.
They
Touch
just-
wood.
Yeah, that's it. You've done it now. But they do just get the job done. They're just brilliant.
Yeah, it's a manual, quite a base spec one. It's had a light remap and an EGR blank, which I think is not a bad shout with them. Nothing too crazy. It's not give any chip in the 2 years we've had it. So
Ideal. Yeah, dependable motors.
well,
I think the one I've just bought's probably had a recon or a rebuilt rear diff, because it still looks quite nice and bright under there. It's not all covered in the same muck as the rest of the
still
thing.
nice and silvery.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the key. That's another advantage of a slightly higher mileage example. A lot of them have already had all those little problems, like the diff, etc. They've had them replaced, like my partner's has been done as well, and
Right.
you don't have to worry about that for a little while yet again.
I think what was the stumbling block for, I think it was probably whoever owned it before me saw that it failed MOT on the welding and went, nah, we're not spending any more on this. It's done high mileage, and then traded it in.
even some people hear the word welding and they think, oh, it's not safe. It's structurally
End of the world.
Yeah, but it's actually probably not on one of those.
No, they all go in the same place. It's where the arch comes down and goes under the plastic sill cover. They all collect dirt and muck in there, and it rots them out. But
Oh, I know what you mean.
it's far from the end of the world. They can be. You can get the repair panels £50 a side, and you got to make up a closing panel, and off you go. So I'm excited to get that on the road.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
But
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, there's 2 or 3 of them in the staff car park here, and everybody that owns them loves them.
yeah,
Yeah.
One lady up there, she's got
same colour,
what is that? Galway
Green.
Galway Green. She wouldn't part with it for love nor money. She said, "I'm keeping that till my days are up."
That's it. Anything it needs just going to get to keep it going, basically.
Yeah.
Probably won't need a lot anyway. So, do you know what I found with the Freelander T's? It's one of the most common sort of 10, 15-year-old Land Rover you see on the road. They've kind of replaced the old 300 Discoverys that you'd see everywhere at some at points up and down the roads.
There's so many of them still about, even like the really early, like 07, 08 plates. You think there must be something about them, because what other 07, 08 plate cars do you still see being used like as much as them? They're proper motors, they are. But
They're still a premium car when they were new, so they're worth keeping, aren't they?
I think so. Anyway, that's enough harping on about
Your
Freelander.
The mighty
T's.
Freelander T's.
But yeah.
Finding the right parts for your Land Rover or Range Rover shouldn't be an off-road challenge. At bnh4x4.com, we've built a smarter way to get you back on track. Our new website is now live, The simple, fast and reliable way to find the parts and accessories you need. Supplying quality parts for Defender 1983 to 2016, Discovery 1, 2, 3 and 4, Range Rover Sport 2005 to 2013 with Range Rover P38A and L322 coming soon. All parts are backed by expert knowledge, quick delivery and a 2-year quality guarantee. Visit bmh4x4.com, built by enthusiasts for enthusiasts.
We had a lot of nice feedback actually about Nick's trip in his Borrego Yellow Himalayas road trip. Obviously, we had Nick on a few weeks ago now. Yeah, and another Borrego Yellow Freelander's been up for sale since then. I don't know if you've seen it.
There has,
yeah. Which I believe is already sold.
Quite is it the faded one with the lacquer peel? Or was that another? Yeah,
it was like £1,600 or £1,800. Yeah. I sent the screenshot to Nick.
A cheap way in, isn't it?
They're really cool.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
you had a early Freelander.
I've had it. It defeated me at the time because I was sort of halfway through the G-WAC restoration.
Right.
But yeah, it was like 300 and something off the line, a black door top one, and the 1.8K series. I put a new clutch in it. That was. I don't know if I ever sent you a photo at all of that.
I don't think so.
I've never seen one like it. The clutch material was non-existent, and it was missing some of the metal paddles in the centre of the clutch. It was that gone. When I cracked the box open, I just had a whole. It's not any good for me. Literally, my entire chest got covered in clutch dust. That was not fun. It just dropped out.
Did it still drive?
No.
Oh,
it had lost drive at that point. I think they got as much drive as they possibly could out of the thing.
Definitely wrung their money's worth out of that.
But yeah, I replaced that and done a couple of other jobs to it. Got some other bits working, and sadly, I chucked it through the MOT. It wouldn't go through the emissions. I suppose it needed like injectors or something.
Yeah, the 1.8s are a bit cantankerous when it comes to that.
Yeah, I'd even give it an Italian tune-up before its last test.
A bit of
as you do.
The rev of death.
Like being hot.
A bit of limiter on the way there.
So sadly I had to part with that, but I might get another one, or even if a Camel one comes up in the future.
That'd be cool.
The best part is a chap, I think he sent it into the magazine at the time when he bought it, because he picked it up with a lovely 390.
I think he might have done,
I think he's Northampton way, actually, so it's up kind of nearish to here now.
Yeah.
But an enthusiast got it, and hopefully he'll do something with it.
Breathe back life into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black door tops are quite special, really. Whenever you see them come... Well, they don't come up often, especially, because the real early ones were... Well, they're all survivors now, but there's something quite nice about them.
Yeah, I think it's like the first 1,000 or 1,200 built, something like that.
Oh, it's probably rare then.
I don't really know the reason for... I haven't read up on it, the black door top, why they produced them like that.
I don't... Yeah, because you see a lot of the pre-pro shots with them, and obviously carried that into production. The obvious is it probably cost more money, didn't it, to mask off and do the black door tops, and then they done away with it. But
yeah,
why they done it in the first place, I don't know.
No, I don't know if it was just a styling thing or whether there was a better reason for it. I'm sure someone out there listening probably knows the answer. So if you do, enlighten us, editorial@lrm.co.uk. We would love to hear why the black door top was actually a thing.
I didn't even know it was a thing until just now.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
You do. This is the thing. There's so many people with so many like intricate pieces of detail that you're not going to know it's a thing. Now I'm going to be looking out for it. You know,
Definitely
on eBay in about 10 minutes.
That's it now. Oh, R-Edge, black door top. That's summer, mate.
Hopefully Ron Brown will bring his to LRM Live again, because he's got a pre-production.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Quite heavily featured in a lot of press articles back in the day, wasn't it? A lovely thing, and quite an unusual colour now for one.
Caledonian blue, I believe, is it not? Very rare on a Freelander. But yeah, it's been featured in the classic section of LRM as well. So I forget what issue it was in, but go back and have a look for that, because it's a really cool story. Ron's a proper enthusiast as well, and he's a good bloke.
Yeah, he sort of took the reins of the CVC register over the past sort of few years, and yeah, he does a great job. He certainly rallies us up and gets us into shows with some good stands and good people.
Definitely, it's always a highlight to see you at LRM Live, and hopefully this year LRM Fest as well.
Yeah,
you've built up a bit of a tradition within your clubs, haven't you, with regards to Yeah.
Should we just call it Sausage Fest?
Sausage Fest.
Sausage
happens.
Fest. Yeah, that happens.
Okay.
The innocent version, luckily.
Yeah.
It's, obviously, we're all coming from different parts of the country. We've all got our sort of local butchers and places. So normally on the Saturday evenings of the show, usually we make it LRM live because that's where most of us end up at. We've all got to bring sort of our area's local sausages. Then we have a big fry up in the evening, have a bit of a competition, and see who's got the best.
Sample some sausages.
Even better, I don't know if you've seen the judging hat or not. There's a pink flamingo. So whoever judges it has to wear this pink flamingo on their head. And that sits in the back of my Camel Masters.
So this is now a new.
That's fantastic.
You guys are more than welcome to join it.
I'll tell you what, John. I'll be swinging by on Saturday night to see what's going down.
Even if you don't have your own sausage, there's spare sausage.
We're
in the heart of sausage country.
Yeah, Lincolnshire sausage.
Yeah.
We must be able to. I want to know who produces the best Lincolnshire sausage now. So we'll go to that.
We've got homework to do.
Yeah.
before
You've got
May.
it, yeah.
I quite like the sound of this market research.
Yeah, I was going to say we need to bring our A game to LRM live. It's going to be.
There's going to be some stiff competition.
So that's the thing.
Oh my god!
So listeners from Lincolnshire, email editorial at lrm.co.uk. Recommend the finest sausage.
The finest.
We'll go and buy it.
Because this is it. This is a lot's riding on this.
Yeah, exactly.
because we can't disappoint at LRM live. So yeah, please editorial at lrm.co.uk.
That's the quirkiest tradition I've heard of.
Brilliant.
At a show. So
I think between that, which I haven't experienced firsthand yet, and the breakfast that I was so kindly cooked at CT45, you've got a great club going, and it's a great bunch of people. Obviously, Tim and Haddo and all the other guys and girls that come along.
Dion and Mark and
yeah,
great.
just a lovely bunch of people. Met a lot of new friends at CT45. It was great.
Didn't we see an ex-Haddo car for sale earlier on?
Yeah, I was saying to John, his Camel limited edition is on collecting cars.
Not collecting cars.
Iconic
auctions.
Iconic auctions.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Other auctions are available.
Yeah.
At the restoration show at the NEC in March.
Where you will be doing a live stream.
I will do a live stream. I quite enjoyed last time. Well, we've done it before, haven't we?
We've done one once, and then you did one with Ian last year. didn't you?
Yeah, Ian Arthur from Howden's Insurance did a walk around with me, and it's good fun actually. It's a way to
Yeah, because you were at the one where the Camel Freelander sold for mega money, weren't you?
Record price, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I think a guide price was 15,000, and it sold for
52 with fees.
Yeah, 52ish with the fees, wasn't it?
53
Yeah,
grand.
it's crazy.
like crazy prices. Never expected that.
No,
I knew 15 looked a bit cheap. To be fair, I thought
Yeah.
I reckon it would do a bit more. Than
I
that,
thought
but
it was the UK team car. I thought it's probably going to make a good premium, being what it is. But yeah, nowhere near where it did end up, wasn't it?
technically 15,000 is quite of a premium for.
It's a lot for a Freelander with an L series with a bit of scaffolding in it, isn't it?
It is really.
Whoever's bought that's going, how dare you? It stayed in the country though, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Which is unusual for a high-priced Land Rover these days.
Yeah,
isn't it?
especially a Camel vehicle as well. Usually they end up hopping across the Atlantic.
Indeed.
Nowadays, so.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But
You know your 4x4. You've chosen every upgrade, every bolt-on with purpose. So when it comes to tyres, chunkier, wider, more capable for the conditions, you want the perfect fit. Not just any tyre, your tyre. That's why you'll choose 4x4tyres.co.uk, the wheel and tyre specialists, trusted by Land Rover owners and serious off-roaders alike. Whether you're upsizing, overlanding, making your Defender look the part, or your Discovery turn heads, we'll guide you to the right set. With over 800 fitting locations across the UK, from online to on-road, we've got you covered. Browse by vehicle, wheel size or brand. 4x4tyres.co.uk. The right fit, the right place, the right price.
There's a few Land Rovers in that sale. There may be some more that get added between now and the event. It's like we're recording this 3 weeks ahead of
Yeah.
event,
Keep
2
an eye
weeks.
on the socials though on YouTube because Stevie will walk around and give us a guided tour. And
I normally do it around like midday by the time I'm there, have a coffee or two, and then I'll walk around. It gets quite busy in there.
Yeah, I
so I was
bet it
there in
does.
November at the
Everyone's in there influencing and doing YouTubes, things like that. Pretty exciting.
It is good.
No, I really look forward to seeing you at some events this year, John. It's a
It
real
should be.
good crack.
It's always a good laugh, anyway.
Definitely. no, we've
Can you believe it? LRM Live is like 3 months away.
not even that now, is it?
No, 2 months away.
Yeah,
2 and a bit,
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah, because we're
come
March
round.
now. So, 2 months away.
it's exciting.
I've just
It's
had
exciting.
I've just had like a
Palpitations.
Oh, crap.
I may get organised in some stuff,
No, it's going to be a cracking show.
It's all organised.
Bigger and better
Yeah.
than ever. So for crying out loud, get yourself to the Three County Showground, 18th and 19th of May. It's going to be a banging weekend.
Bring sausage.
Bring sausage.
Bring sausage. Lots of.
You can make it like the LRM Live Sausage Fest.
John's got that stitched up already, so we don't want to tread on anyone's feet. But no, come and see us. It's going to be an awesome weekend. The sunshine will be happening. We've already booked the weather. Camping's going to be there's more camping booked in than ever before.
It's fantastic. Just waking up in the Malvern Hills is just a nice place to be, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful location, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think I sent you a picture pre-show last year. I turned up super early because I drove all that way on 25-year-old XCLs that I hadn't tested at that point. So I come up really early in the morning. I was up there for sunrise, so I walked up to the beacon on the hills first thing.
Right, nice.
You could see right down into the show being set up. It was super.
Oh,
Got
wow.
some photos of that.
It's sort of become tradition Sunday morning that Neil Watterson and a few others. I've been up once, walk up to the top of the Malvern Hills and look back down on the showground. It's absolutely stunning up there. But it'll be a cracking weekend, and we cannot
It
wait.
really will. Yeah, good
Good
fun.
music, good beer, good vibes, good loads of clubs, special Land Rovers, and what more is there to want, really? So head to LRM, head to the website landrovermonthly.co.uk, get your tickets booked, and we really hope to see you there. It'll be cracking. I can't believe how close it is now.
Well, I've just lost a month, so yeah, very close.
Yeah, Steve just
You'll blink and it'll be there.
It'll be
We
wicked.
shouldn't forget, last weekend of March, we have Newbury
Indeed,
Auto Jumble.
biggest of its kind in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
and then the new postponed date of 19th of April, which is back at Ripon.
Definitely.
So
yeah.
last week we had to postpone the event due to wet waterlogged grounds,
Yes.
which wasn't good for, can't wreck the race course at the end of the day. So 19th of April, it should be good.
Yeah.
So we're on, book a
Things
ticket.
get geared up for that. Come and see us, Ripon Racecourse, for buying and selling of many different Land Rover parts, and of course Newbury. Don't miss that either. If you've got stuff you want to sell, have a big clear out of your garage or workshop, come down, book a pitch, make some money, and if you've got rare stuff that you need to buy, it's more than likely going to be for sale at Newbury.
It will. Yeah.
I'll be heading to Newbury.
Yeah,
I will be selling this year as well.
will you?
So if anybody wants to come and buy my crap, I mean, nice, brilliant spares.
High quality
and
Land
high
Rover.
quality Land Rover products. Yeah, you might even get a sticker or two if you swing by the stand as well. So
Well,
buy
there's-
some of my crap and you get a sticker.
happy days.
No, there will be some nice little bits coming along with me, and I should bring the Camel 110, so you'll be able to see where we're to.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
a trailer full of bits. So yeah,
Ideal. We look forward to seeing you there. Yeah, ideal.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks away, isn't it?
I don't know.
Depends when this goes out, but anyway, just look at the website. It's not long at all. Scary, absolutely scary.
It's brilliant. Well,
Yeah.
I'm excited, but then I don't have to do as much organising as you do, so I can be excited. But
Yeah,
no,
no, I'm excited. It's really, really good. We love doing it.
absolutely. And of course, not forgetting Fest. You're coming to Fest, aren't you?
yes,
Good
yeah,
old boy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for Fest. We were doing a bit of planning earlier, weren't we? Booking a few bits.
We were indeed, yes. Bit of focus on the radio control course that we're putting in.
Indeed, we've got dedicated radio control off-road area now. That's going to be all dug up and sculpted and nice, and we're going to have some sort of well-known people and experts within that field running it as well. So come and see them, and you can drive your own run around the course.
Yeah, bring your own and just
Do a bit of
drive the
off
course. Yeah.
miniature off-roading, and then do some full-size off-roading because we've got an on-site off-road course as well.
Do you have any radio control stuff, John?
I've got a couple of radio controlled Land Rovers, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Bring them along.
TRX.
Camel Trophy ones?
Yeah, one is a Camel Trophy
Okay.
one. I actually bought it at LRM Live last year.
Oh yeah, the little FMS.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
the
quality.
FMS Discovery. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, really good fun.
Good. Good stuff, that is.
Yeah, definitely. So if you've got one, or you know someone with one, get them to come along as well, and you can do a bit of on-site off-roading yourself in miniature. It'll be great, and as well as, of course, everything else we've got booked for that event. Non-stop music, non-stop partying. It's going to be brilliant.
Bringing some sausages to that one, John?
You might have to do a different food category for that one.
Yeah,
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Something slightly less questionable, I think. But best.
Maybe
Chicken burger.
chicken
I
burger.
reckon.
It might have to be chicken burger cook-off.
Where's this come from?
You have to know. If you know, you know.
you
So,
know,
a bit of an
chicken
intro.
burger.
Chicken burger. Absolutely. I'm going to have that for lunch. We're going to go and have some lunch.
I reckon you two have been probably going to get.
You should see the WhatsApp conversations
Yeah.
between John and I. It's borderline worrying.
Well, it used to be sensible conversation up until CT45, and now it's just pure nonsense. It was destroyed after
numerous
that.
Doom bars were consumed.
After a drunk auction evening, it was...
I forget which one of us it was that quoted the.
you
was
done
it
it,
me?
you're like, thank God you actually know.
Yeah, it was like a moment of clarity where we sort of just, I don't know. It was like that moment in Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
But yeah, that's quite enough of that. No doubt the quoting of various things will come out at various events. So
That is a beauty of events right there, isn't it?
You just meet like-minded-
meeting like-minded people,
Idiots.
and then forming friendships.
definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah. Mainly nutters in our case, but
Yeah.
no, it's all part of the Land Rover community in general, isn't it?
Everyone helping each other out,
Yeah.
and just camping together and just
having a good time.
Yeah,
That's what it's all
brilliant.
about.
It is, really.
That is 100% why we do it. We love it. But I think we'll probably wrap up here, shall we? We'll go and get some food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
I'm
plan.
ready.
yeah.
John's ready.
I'm
He's just
ready.
driven 4 hours to get here.
Oh yeah, massive thank you, John, for coming to spend an hour talking nonsense with us. We really appreciate you making the journey, because it's not 5 minutes up the road, is it? But yeah,
Hope the salmon
thank
sofa meets expectation. You know.
Yeah. Oh, it's comfy.
you got the dusty end.
It's
didn't
brilliant.
you?
Yeah, I got the dusty end and questionable mark end.
Yeah, you
no.
instantly found a stain. I was
I
like,
could see Steve Beeline for that end. Didn't
this is where I always sit at the same place. It's, yeah,
he's found the clean bit.
there is no clean bit on this.
But no,
yeah.
thanks for having me up here. It's been a pleasure. Anyway.
We'll have to do
it's
another
great.
one soon. I reckon.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to do maybe one from the event, because we're doing live podcasts at LRM Live, Billing and Fest this year.
Yeah, we've got to lift this damn thing out of this basement that we're in now.
Yeah,
Load her in a van.
Salmon Sofa on tour, mate.
So
I've seen the access into here now where they record it, and yeah, it's going to be a fun task.
Top secret.
It will go through that door, and then there's like a lift that takes you. I don't know where it takes you, but it's a nightmare. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not without a few swear
But
words.
it's all worth it.
Oh no! I mean, this has been here for like 30 years, and we took it out, didn't we, and brought it back.
Yeah, it was the first time it had seen daylight probably since the 80s. But yeah, no, it's going to be quality. So yeah, we'll catch up at live, and then be awesome.
Yeah,
We'll have a
for
good
sure.
time. We're going to get some special guests on, like we did at Billing last year, and just have a good laugh with people.
Basically,
Exactly.
we enjoy it.
Drink some beers and chat about Land Rovers. Normal people doing normal Land Rover stuff. We love to see it. Anyway, we'll wrap it up for now. Thanks again for listening. Follow Land Rover Monthly on Instagram, Facebook. Check out the YouTube channel. I'm Land Rover Martin on Instagram. Steve is.
Steve Miller Automotive.
And G-WAC John is.
G-WAC John 95.
Check out what he's doing. Honestly, he's got something cool on the go. And you can too live vicariously through him as he picks up yet more projects that he doesn't need on almost a weekly basis. It's fantastic. So check him out. And don't forget, if you want to come and see us at an event, if you want to come and have a great time with your Land Rover, LRM Live is in May. The big Land Rover Fest is in July. And we'll hopefully see you before then at either Ripon or Newbury. So head to landrovermonthly.co.uk, book your tickets. Don't miss out.
Save money as well.
Yeah, pre-book and save money,
Yeah.
and jump the queue, because you've seen the queue at Newbury. the queue at Newbury for people paying on the gate is enormous. So
pre-book, we can speed you through because it's a scan and you're in.
if you pre-book, not only will you save money, you can walk past the enormous line of people waiting to get in, be very smug and go straight in and get the bargains first. So why wouldn't you do that?
That's a good shout, to be fair, Martin.
Exactly.
Forget to tell people to
Do you know what else is a good shout?
Lunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.